Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paulo Delazari with Matheson Gas Spec Gas Equipment. Continue with what our series of webinars with our gas spec equipment. Today we're going to be talking about gas filters and gas purifiers. Along with this presentation, I have my colleague David Hemming that will also be aiding. He is the spec gas specialist equipment for the Eastern region. I'm from the Western region. Along with that, we'll also have our engineering manager, Bill Staples, that will answer some questions that were submitted to us prior to the presentation, and he will share his answers. Any questions that you may have during this presentation, please send it to info@mathesongas.com. And we'll go over and start the presentation shortly. Again, here are some images of the products that we'll be talking today. A rendering of the purifiers from the gas cylinder to the point of use that show inline gas purifiers. Well, with that in mind, let's start and go with the presentation. What we'll accomplish today is I'm going to learn about Matheson line gas purifiers. We're going to learn about Matheson gas filters. And above all, we're going to learn that adding a purifier or filter is a good insurance policy from your gas source to the point of use. Gas purifiers include the inline and cartridge types of removal of oxygen, hydrocarbons, water, or a combination of the three. Gas filters include all-welded depth type filters, high-pressure filters, high-purity membrane. Purifiers are used to remove specific chemical components from a gas stream by catalytic action, by adsorption. They include inline and cartridge types of removal of oxygen, hydrocarbons, water, or a combination as mentioned before. There are several types of purifiers. Expendable. When they're saturated, they must be replaced. Regenerated. They can be reactivated. As a note, purifiers are not rated to be filters, which function differently, and we'll talk about during this presentation. The first product that Matheson has, the PUR-Gas inline purifier, which you can see here the picture, the PUR-Gas inline, the housing stainless steel, is 1 1/4 inches diameter by 8 inches long, and available 1/8 and 1/4 inch. As you can see here, the fitting 1/4 compression connector set of 2 that goes to each end. The PUR-Gas available to remove, again, as mentioned before, moisture, oxygen, hydrocarbon, or combinations. Applications we use a lot of this inline purifiers in industrial manufacturing, the removal of hydrocarbon and moisture from FID fuel gases such as clean energy, purification of nitrogen from chromatometry instruments. Key specification parameters are the maximum operating pressure for the PUR-Gas inline purifier is about 160 psig. The maximum flow rate is 25 liters per minute. And the outlet purity is 6 nines. As you can see here is the PUR-Gas purifier that has the cartridge and a point of use that shows here. Here is the PUR-Gas base plate connections in the back, just to give you an idea how this looks like on the size and dimensions. Just to show how where the PUR-Gas can be used as with related products, previously we discussed in our GoToWebinar series the switchover panel. Here's one, comes with 2 cylinders, and it has a point of use, and added a panel with a PUR-Gas with a 3D Pro switchover for PUR-Gas used for additive applications. So this was used to achieve higher flow. It shows overall the Matheson custom capability of what we can do it, adding the panel of the purifier with the switchover system. The other product that we have is the 450 series high pressure, low capacity purifiers. Again, this is high pressure, low capacity. You can see the housing, 450B, 2 inches diameter by 5 3/4 length, inlet and outlet available 1/4 inch. And here's the cartridge that goes inside. Ideal for removing oil, water and vapor, and foreign particles from non-corrosive gases. As mentioned, ideal for operating at inline working pressures. Key specifications are the maximum operating pressure is 2000 psig, maximum oxygen operating pressure is 500. Water removal capacity, 451 is 5.4 grams. The 452 is 6 grams. The next series of purifiers is the low pressure, high capacity, specifically designed for higher capacities of contaminant removals and lower working inline pressures. As you can see it right here, the housing, 4 3/4 diameter by 16 3/4 length, inlet and outlet 1/4 inch. And here's the cartridge that goes in. Key parameters specification, maximum operating pressure is 350 psig, maximum flow rate, 10 standard cubic feet per minute for short periods, less than 15 minutes, 1 to 3 standard cubic feet per minute for extended use. Water removal capacity, the 461 is 134 grams. The 462 is 126 grams. Here's an indicator. The 465 series is a moisture indicator for purifiers. Basically indicates the presence of moisture in a gas line. It's a great device installed downstream for the 450B or the 460 purifiers we just discussed about. It includes an indicating disilica gel, and it changes from blue at relative humidity of less than 4% to pink at relative humidity greater than 40%. Specification, maximum operating pressure for the moisture indicator is 500 psi maximum, inlet and outlet 1/4 inch. Another purifiers is the 64-1000 series hydrogen purifiers. Removes oxygen as an impurity from hydrogen. Delivers hydrogen with less than 1 ppm of oxygen. Catalytic activity occurs at room temperature. Results in the formation of water vapor. Key specification parameters, maximum operating pressure is 1800 psig. Maximum flow rate ranges from 8, 15, 30, 50, and 100 standard cubic feet per hour. Inlet and outlet, 1/4 inch FNPT. Additional purifiers, the NANOCHEM, which we'll be talking a different series of webinars, are available. Briefly, NANOCHEM purifiers provide the best of a kind purification to the electronic industry. It delivers greater than 9 nines purity of gas and can be used in any industry, nanotech, solar, semiconductor, 3D additive, and gas chromatography, and others. Here's a sample of some of the NANOCHEM purifiers. The NANOCHEM Weld-Assure Welding Gas Purifier, flow rates 30 to 100 standard cubic feet per hour. Maximum operating pressure 200 psig, removes impurity to the less than 10 parts per billion. The NANOCHEM purifier for 3D metal printing, high flow rates in excess of 50 standard liters per minute, maximum operating pressure of 150 psig, purifications down to less than parts per billion levels. As discussed before, here's the NANOCHEM purifiers that ties in with the switchover system panel as previously mentioned. Here's the panel with the 3D purified NANOCHEM, ties in together with the switchover system for a 2-cylinder stainless steel system. It shows against Matheson's custom capability of what we can do for your needs. Let's go into gas filters. Filters remove particulate matter from the gas stream in which they are deployed. The ideal placement of filters is just before the point of use. Applications: energy, fuel cells, labs, and laser applications, in addition to others. The useful lifespan of filters varies by application. Particularly size and density in the supply line, coupled with the active time, duty cycle, being used are the primary factors that determine the useful life of the filter. In general, when the pressure drops across the filter upstream to downstream, the filter is likely becoming clogged with particulates. The flow decreases and it should be replaced. The first filter we go that is available from Matheson is the 61, 6134, and 6164 series 0.2 micron. Depth filters utilize a fiberglass media and are 100% efficient at 0.2 micron level. They're all welded, the model 61, 24, 34, and 64, as you can see it right here on the picture. Key parameter specifications are the maximum operating pressure for this filter is 250 psig, maximum flow rate between 30 liters per minute to 1,000 liters per minute, several inlet and outlet fittings from 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2, and 3/4 inches. The filter elements are fiberglass. The filter screen is 316 stainless steel. The next filter is, again, 0.2 micron, but high pressure filter. The 6187 series is a high pressure gas filter at a 0.2 micron level. All welded stainless steel, as it shows the picture right here. Key parameter specification. Maximum operating pressure for this filter, the 6187, is 2,500 psig. Maximum flow rate, 20 standard liters per minute. The inlet and outlet is a 1/4 inch. Fiber element, fiberglass. Filter screen, 316 stainless steel. The next available product is the 6190 0.01 micron, rated at 100% efficiency to 0.01 micron. Teflon media. It's an excellent compatibility with non-corrosive gases. Unwelded 116 stainless steel, as you can see the picture right here. Key parameter specifications. The maximum operating pressure for the 6190 is 1,000 psig. Maximum flow rate is 250 standard liters per minute. Inlet and outlet, a 1/4 inch connections. The next one is the Laser Pro equipment for laser applications. The LPT FTR 90 is rated 95% efficiency at 90 microns. Intended for Laser Pro equipment. The body is mass. As you can see the picture right here of the device. Key parameters, and again, it's the filter element is sintered 116 stainless steel. The maximum operating pressure is 2,000 psig. Flow rate maximum is 16 standard cubic feet per minute. Inlet and outlet is a 1/2 inch connection. One helpful resource for all the products that we discussed today that are available at Matheson is at store.mathesongas.com. It's a helpful resource that has all our products, all our data sheets, and you can configure and get a price or buy the product in there. Just to give you a look at this at the store Matheson Gas. Here's the introduction. Here are the specialty gas equipment products. We go with regulators, auxiliaries. So if we go into filters and purifiers, you see a summary of all the products that we discussed today. The filters, the inline, on that. So if you click in one of these, the PUR-Gas filter, the inline filter, and you can see how easy it is to select the items that you want to filter, whether it's moisture, oxygen, hydrocarbon, and mix. And it has a part number, price. It goes down with a cut sheet, all the information, and the additional related products that tie to this product. So I strongly mention that it should go into, and this is our de facto catalog from Matheson right now, store.mathesongas.com. What do we have accomplished today in this short brief GoToWebinar presentation? We learn about some of the Matheson gas purifiers. We learn about Matheson filters. And we learned that adding a purifier or a filter is a very good insurance policy from your gas source to the point of use. We'll have received some questions in advance for filters and purifiers. And we'll have our engineering manager, Bill Staples, answer some of the questions that were submitted to us. And if you have any additional questions for this presentation, please send it to info@mathesongas.com. With that, let me just see if Bill, are you available right now? Are you open, Bill?
Yes, I am, Paulo.
Thank you, Bill. The first question that was submitted, Bill, was, how often should I replace my purifier or filter?
Good question, Paulo. The best way to determine if your purifier needs to be replaced is by using some type of indicator. Some of our PUR-Gas series of purifiers have indicators. We also offer the 465 moisture indicator, which will change color at a relative humidity higher than 40%. Filters need to be replaced when the flow rate drops to an unacceptable level. Some people will monitor the pressures before and after the filter and will change out the filter when the pressure differential increases. And then some users replace their purifiers and filters on a regular basis.
Thank you, Bill. The other question that was submitted was, what purifier would work best to remove moisture from hydrogen?
Thank you. Well, it depends on the pressure of the gas, the flow rates, and purity required. For higher pressures, you want to go with the 450B series. High flow rates will point you towards the 460 series, and the PUR-Gas series is ideal for most laboratory uses.
Thank you. The next question was, what are the key impurities that a purifier would help remove from my process gas?
Well, this will depend upon your application. We have purifiers to remove moisture, oxygen, and hydrocarbons from your gas stream. Now, our NANOCHEM line offers purifiers that remove other contaminants. There will be a NANOCHEM webinar in the near future.
Okay. And the next question is, where should I place my filter, before or after the regulator?
Right. Typically, filters are placed downstream of a pressure regulator near the point of use to better protect the user's equipment. Most pressure regulators have filters to protect the seat from particle contamination, so an inlet filter is usually not needed.
Okay. Thank you. If you have any additional questions after this webinar presentation, please feel free to send to info@mathesongas.com. We'll be glad to answer your questions and to assist you in any of your application needs. If you may have another question, where can I get a copy of this presentation? This presentation will be available at the Matheson Gas, store.mathesongas.com. There will be a location site or through YouTube and through other locations as well. You can follow us on Matheson Gas at LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. We thank you for your time and participating with the webinar with Matheson Filters and Purifiers. And feel free to reach to us at info@mathesongas.com. Thank you for the participants and the panel that was here to assist. Thank you and have a good day.